Chiefs Kingdom, what's up? It's September 11, 2025, and let me ask you this. After that gut-wrenching Super Bowl 59 defeat where the Eagles edged us out in New Orleans, can Patrick Mahomes rally this squad for a revenge-fueled three-peat chase? Or is the 2025 season already slipping away after a tough 27-21 loss to the Chargers in Brazil that exposed some ugly cracks on defense and left us 0-1? Week 1 was a wake-up call. Mahomes threw for 280 yards and a score, but the pass rush vanished. Xavier Worthy went down early with a shoulder dislocation, and our rivals in the AFC West all snagged wins. But hold on, Kingdom, this is the Chiefs we're talking about. Leaders like Mahomes don't quit, and with Arrowhead waiting for the Eagles rematch in Week 2, the dynasty's far from over. If you're ready for the latest on injuries, trade buzz, and why we're still Super Bowl contenders, smash play and let's break it down. Alright, Chiefs fans, let's dive straight into the hottest updates shaking up the kingdom just days after that Brazil heartbreaker. First off, huge shout out to the off-field win. YouTube is locked in as the presenting sponsor for the Chiefs' 2025 kickoff campaign, and it's already paying dividends big time. This season-long partnership kicked off with the historic free worldwide stream of our Week 1 matchup against the Chargers in São Paulo on September 5th, drawing over 50 million viewers globally, per early reports. Think about it, from Kansas City tailgates to fans in Europe and South America, YouTube's pushing exclusive behind-the-scenes content, live Q and even a fun preseason ad featuring Keyboard Cat hyping the Brazil game. As someone who's covered this team for years, this feels like a game-changer for growing the kingdom internationally. After Super Bowl 59, we need that global energy to fuel another run. Imagine the viral moments when Mahomes connects deep. I'm all in. This partnership screams Chiefs dominance on and off the field. Shifting to the sidelines, offensive coordinator Matt Nagy lit up Monday's press conference with pure praise for Patrick Mahomes, calling him a leader in every way possible. Nagy, speaking on September 1st ahead of Week 1, highlighted how Mahomes sets the tone in meetings, practices, and even film sessions, pushing the whole offense to new heights post-Super Bowl loss. He wants to be great every day, Nagy added, tying it back to Mahomes' offseason focus on the deep passing game for 2025. In Brazil, we saw flashes, Mahomes' 280 yards and that late TD to Hollywood Brown, but turnovers and protection issues held him back. Nagy's words are a reminder, no matter the 0-1 start, Patty's the heartbeat. Enthusiastic take? This guy's unbreakable. Expect him to dissect the Eagles' secondary come Sunday. Now, a massive positive on the receiving front. Wide receiver Hollywood Brown is feeling 100% recovered and primed for action. Head coach Andy Reid confirmed in his Tuesday update that Brown's shaken off that ankle tweak from late July camp, listing him as a full participant in Wednesday's practice, the first injury report of the season. Remember, Brown missed most of 2024 after shoulder surgery in preseason, returning late but looking sharp in limited snaps. In Brazil, he stepped up big with 5 catches for 78 yards, including a crucial 25-yarder. Reid's optimistic. He's done everything in camp and looks explosive. With Xavier Worthy sidelined, Hollywood's speed could be our lifeline opposite the suspended Rashee Rice. I'm hyped. Brown's route running and YAC ability might just spark the offense we need against Philly's stout D. But let's talk analyst takes, because not everyone's drinking the Kool-Aid. ESPN's Seth Walder ran a full 2025 season simulation, and the Chiefs missed the playoffs at 9-8, getting edged out in the AFC West by the Broncos and Chargers. Walder blames O-line questions and secondary vulnerabilities, projecting us out of wild card contention too. CBS echoes this, with bold predictions saying we don't even win the division after losing depth in free agency. Simulations aside, these are just models. Mahomes defies odds yearly. Still, after Brazil, where Justin Herbert carved us up for 320 yards, it's a reality check. My commentary? Pundits doubted us pre-Super Bowl 59. We'll prove them wrong again. Speaking of lingering questions, the secondary is the elephant in the room for 2025. Arrowhead Pride outlined 4 big ones the Chiefs must answer, topping the list. Can the back end hold without full health from Trent McDuffie and after off-season departures like safety depth? In Week 1, McDuffie played just 11 slot snaps while Jamari Connor logged 30, and Herbert targeted the slot relentlessly for 150 yards. Analysts note the unit's thin. Youth like Jalen Watson flashed with 2 picks, but coverage breakdowns killed us. Steve Spagnuolo's scheme is elite, but health is key. Post-Brazil question swirl, will Christian Fulton see more than 15 snaps? I'm concerned but optimistic, tweaks incoming. On a brighter note, preseason previews are paying off with rookies like defensive tackle Omar Norman-Lott. The second-round pick from Tennessee sat with FOX4's Kansas City Huddle last week, hyping his camp battles against Mahomes and readiness to go get after it as a pass rusher. Chiefs wire projects 4 to 5 sacks in a rotation behind Chris Jones, and in the preseason finale, he had a sack and 2 TFLs. Week 1 debut? AQB pressure on Herbert promising. Media sessions call him a steal. This kid could juice the D-line we desperately need. But let's address the elephant from Brazil. That 27-21 loss to the Chargers wasn't just a stumble, it highlighted glaring issues. Herbert outdueled Mahomes, throwing for 320 and 3 TDs, while our pass rush. Zilch, no sacks, minimal pressures. Defense allowed 180 rushing yards, and the run game? Our longest non-Mahomes rush was 10 yards, embarrassing when RB's league-wide exploded, like James Cook's 50-yard scamper. AFC West rivals feasted. Raiders topped Pats 24-17 behind Geno Smith's 362 yards and Brock Bowers' 103 before his minor knee tweak. Broncos escaped Titans 28-20 despite Bo Nix's 4 turnovers. Thanks to an elite D, even Chargers sit 1-0. Chiefs last? Ouch, but Week 1's always rusty. Glad we're fans of the team with Mahomes, not those messes. Injury Central, Xavier Worthy's shoulder dislocation on Play 3 is brutal, a freak collision with Travis Kelce on a mesh concept. Adam Schefter reports it's week to week, no surgery likely, but tests confirm he'll miss time, probably 2 to 3 weeks with a brace, per Dr. Jesse Morse's breakdown, though re-injury risk is high. Reads vague, day by day, rehabbing hard. Kelce owned it, I gotta be better. With Rice suspended through Week 6 and Jalen Royals out with knee tendinitis, Reed progressing. But we'll see, got good players if not. We're thin. Brown, Justin Ross, Nico Remigio stepping up. Royals didn't travel to Brazil. Expect him limited Thursday. Trade whispers? Fans clamoring for Tyreek Hill after Miami's blowout loss to Indy. Hill looked frustrated on sidelines. Insiders link Chiefs, but cap space is tight at $2.3 million for his $10 million base, plus dead money for Dolphins and a likely extension demand. A 3rd or 4th rounder might do it, but Brett Veach probably passes. Worthy returns soon, focus on depth elsewhere. Steelers interested too. O-line bright spot, rookie LT Josh Simmons outperformed 2024's left side in 1 game, 2 false starts aside, solid protection. But Jawan Taylor's 4 flags? Unacceptable, short leash, bench for Jalen Moore if he repeats. Kingsley Suamataya was serviceable at guard. Run game? Isia Pacheco averaged 3.2 YPC, no explosiveness, putting it all on Mahomes. Defense woes, no pass rush, secondary exposed, Fulton needs more snaps over Connor to free McDuffie. Sunday night recap. Bills edged Ravens 41-40 in a thriller, Josh Allen's heroics after Derrick Henry's fumble. Lamar should have gone for it on 4th. Coaching killer. Raiders offense looks legit with Smith. Broncos is D-elite despite Nix's picks. Glad it's not us. Hugh packed roundup, YouTube boost, Nagy's fire, Browns ready, Doomsayer Sims, secondary red flags, Norman-Lott hype, plus injuries and trade talk. Kingdom, we're grinding, but the talent's there. Let's unpack the implications, folks, starting with that YouTube partnership. Beyond the hype, it's strategic gold. Free global streams like Brazil's grew our fan base by 20% internationally last year, analogs suggest. For 2025, expect more viral content boosting morale post-loss. Implication? Stronger Kingdom means louder Arrowhead for Eagles. Our home edge could flip the script. Nagy's Mahomes praise? It's the glue. Post-Super Bowl 59, where red zone woes cost us, his deep ball emphasis shines now. With Worthy out, hypothetically, Mahomes targets Brown deep 5 to 7 times versus Philly, averaging 15-plus YPC like 2024 flashes. But injuries strain it, Rice gone till Week 7, Royals iffy, Worthy 2 to 3 weeks. Offense grinds, Kels 32, not ageless, and Pacheco's 3.2 YPC put pressure on Mahomes' legs. Good news? Simmons stabilizes LT better than 2024's revolving door. Taylor's penalties? If 2+ again, more in, net positive for rhythm. Prediction, offense averages 24 points Week 2, Mahomes 300+ yards, but needs clean snaps. Brown's recovery? Game changer. Healthy, he's our Tyreek Light. Speed stretches safeties, creating underneath for Kels. In Brazil, his 78 yards open lanes. Versus Eagles' Vic Fangio D, expect 80 to 100 if targeted 8x. Impact, offense less predictable, but without Worthy/Rice, it's grindy, hypothetical poll. 70% say Brown leads WRs in yards weeks 1 to 6. Do you? Those ESPN Sims missing playoffs? Terrifying but flawed, ignores Mahomes' clutch factor 1 score wins obsession. Walder's 9-8 factors, tough schedule, Eagles rematch, Ravens twice, O-line secondary. Why still favorites? Depth, Brown/Bowers duo, Kels savvy, Worthy's return. Defense, Norman Lott's pressures projected 4 sacks, aid secondary. Implication, secondary issues could tank us, Brazil's 180 rush yards, no sacks expose gaps. If Connor/McDuffie allow 250+ pass yards/game, 8 to 9 wins. Under 200 with Fulton rotations, top 10D. Hypothetical, V's. Eagles, if pass rush gets 1 sack Norman Lott, we hold Saquon to 80 yards, win 24-20. Hill, trade. Tempting after Miami's 35-10 loss, his frustration boils, Dolphins rebuilding. But cap hit $10 million and pick cost 3rd rounder unlikely, Veach prioritizes D-line depth. If done, Super Bowl odds jump 3%. Without, we manage till Worthy/Rice back. Bigger worry, defense. No rush equals secondary wears down versus Hurts/Barkley/A.J. Brown McDuffie's height mismatch nightmare 5'11 versus 6'1. Eagles favored by 1.5 at Arrowhead? Models give us 54% win chance. Prediction, 11-6 record, division title, playoffs, Mahomes MVP plus 400 odds. Secondary holds with tweaks. Run game improves to 4.0 YPC by mid-season. Despite Sims, we're favorites, Dynasty Reloaded. Chiefs Kingdom, your turn. After Brazil's defensive disaster and receiver injuries, what's your greatest concern heading into Eagles Week 2? The wide-out room without Worthy and Rice, can Brown and company carry it? Or is it the secondary getting torched and 0 pass rush? Maybe the anemic run game, no 50-yarders since Clyde in 22? Do you think we trade for Tyreek Hill to patch the holes or hold steady till returns? Drop in comments, biggest fear, WRs, defense, or run game, and on playoffs, despite ESPN's doom, do you see us making it in 2025? Yes, Mahomes magic. No too many issues? Predict Week 2 score versus Philly, Chiefs 27-23? Or Eagles upset? If hype for Norman Lott sacks, shout T-Beast. Top comments get shoutouts next vid. Let's unite the kingdom, share your hot takes. Summing it up, YouTube's global push, Nagy's Mahomes love, Brown's full go, analysts playoff doubts, secondary alarms, Norman Lott promise, plus Worthy's week to week, Royals progress, Hill trade buzz, and Brazil lessons on D and run game. We're 0 to 1, but the fire's lit for Eagles revenge at Arrowhead. Next video? Deep Week 2 preview with bold picks and injury breakdowns, hit play Sunday. If this fired you up, smash like aiming 15K. Subscribe for daily Chiefs drops, bell on for alerts, share with the kingdom. Red and gold till we fold, let's freaking go, Chiefs.